Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're going to strip away some of the polished exterior of political campaigns.
Yeah, and look at what's really going on underneath. That messy, exhausting reality.
Exactly. We're exploring the FaithFlow Campaign Series, which is part of the FaithFlow Rooted Ministry.
And we're zeroing in on a resource that deals with a very specific and often, very silent struggle.
Mm.
It's for the candidates, the spouses, the volunteers.
It seems to create a space to just acknowledge what's in the room, really.
It does. I mean, if you're listening to this and you're in the thick of a campaign, you probably recognize this, this emotional reality. The sources call it an unexplainable heaviness.
That's a good phrase for it.
It is.
Right.
It's those late-night spirals of self-doubt or those, relational storms that just seem to come out of absolutely nowhere.
And that distinction is so vital. The material makes it clear that while a campaign is a public battle, the real struggle often feels intensely personal.
And isolating.
So isolating. It's that feeling of being blindsided by pressure that goes beyond reason, or just those constant whispers of discouragement.
Which is precisely why this book exists.
Yeah.
It's called Spiritual Warfare on the Campaign Trail, a field guide for candidates and intercessors.
I like that it's called a field guide. It sounds practical, not just theoretical.
It's meant to be. It's essentially a war room companion.
Okay.
It's designed for when that fog sets in. When fatigue leads to those mental spirals or when distraction and division start to threaten the whole team.
So it helps you figure out what's what.
Exactly. It helps you distinguish between normal campaign stress, which, let's be honest, is huge, and actual spiritual opposition.
So it shifts you from just surviving the stress to actually navigating it with some awareness.
Precisely. It gives you these practical diagnostic tools like something they call a tactics tracker and a soul inventory.
Interesting.
Yeah, they help you identify what's actually happening so you can move through those moments without, losing your soul in the process.
Okay, let's talk about the how. The guide uses the framework of Ephesians 6, the armor of God. But it doesn't feel like it's using faith as a prop to win votes.
Not at all. The book is very, very clear about that. This is not about using spiritual language for political gain.
It's about stewardship.
It's about stewarding a calling with integrity. It takes that ancient text and just applies it to the modern grit of the campaign trail.
So, for instance, the belt of truth. How does that actually apply to a candidate today?
It's treated as the core structure. The idea in the text is that the belt literally holds everything else together.
So if your private integrity is loose,
The rest of your armor just falls apart. Then you have something like the shoes of peace.
which I'm guessing implies stability.
Stability, traction. It's about staying grounded when the schedule is chaos and everything is changing. And the shield of faith, that's presented as the defense against what they call the spirit of accusation.
The slander, the attacks.
Yes. It's what lets you deflect that stuff so it doesn't eat in and wound you so deeply. The whole goal is leading from a place of rest, not reactivity.
Making sure your public impact flows from a place of private health.
You got it.
And this isn't just a standalone book, right? It connects into the larger FaithFlow system.
Right. FaithFlow Rooted Ministry is all about prioritizing alignment over sheer performance. They've built this whole ecosystem of support around that idea.
What does that include?
Well, there's a FaithFlow Leadership Spiritual Gifts quiz. It's designed to help you understand how God specifically wired you to handle pressure.
And I saw there are other kinds of media too, like a song and a flip book.
Yes, the song is Armored in Faith. It's meant to be a kind of anthem of courage for when you're on the road. And the flip book, The Armor They Didn't See, gives you a quick visual story of that unseen battle.
So it's very accessible. It seems like it's a laugh line for when you don't even have the bandwidth to sit down and read a whole chapter.
That's the idea. It's all there to prevent what they call quiet burnout. That's where you're doing all the right things, but you're just running on empty.
I think a lot of people can relate to that.
For sure. The central argument is you don't need a bigger platform. You need stronger protection.
Wow. That is a powerful reframing. The message isn't to just try harder.
No. It's that you don't have to carry the weight of the campaign alone.
The resources are there.
God has provided the armor, the prayer rhythms, the community. You just have to actually put them on to use them.
So if you're out there and you're feeling that way, it sounds like spiritual warfare on the campaign trail offers a real path to some clarity and peace.
Walk openly, without fear. You are covered.